What's up, Blue Jays, and happy Friday, and welcome to our All Sports Show. I'm Brooks Babcock, and today is November 17th, 2023. We have plenty in store for today's show, so let's break it down. We'll start off with the top story with Morgan about Sporting KC losing to St. Louis, but making it to the semifinals. Then we will have a recap of the senior swimmer's performance in his final meet, and a preview of basketball as they start practice. And lastly, we'll see what's upcoming in the sports world here at LHS. A lot in store for today's show, so make sure to sit back and relax because this is KLHS Sports Edition. Despite having a losing record of 12-8-14 and a negative goal differential, Sporting KC is in the final series playoffs next week. If you haven't been keeping up with Sporting, Morgan has more on them now.
Good afternoon, Jays. I'm Morgan Gable with your top story. As fall sports come to a close, some local athletes are still in the game. After having a less than amazing season, Sporting KC will take on Houston Dynamo on November 26th in Houston. But don't worry, there's a watch party for fans at no other pub inside Power and Light. It's free with a discount on items like appetizers. You can watch Sporting with the friends and family while having yard games for free. If you are wondering about Sporting's chance to win, they have faced Houston more times in the postseason than any other opponent, and their record stands at 1-4. So not a great record against the team, but Sporting has been labeled the underdogs this entire tournament. If KC wins, they will head to the MLS Cup, which will take place December 9th at the TQL Stadium. Tickets are already going for $100. Now let's kick it back to Brooks to give us a rundown on Ian Everett's state wins.
Thanks, Morgan. As the men's swim and dive season comes to an end, we wanted to highlight senior Ian Everett for putting finishing touches on a dominant high school swim career. This previous Saturday, competing in the Missouri State Swimming and Diving Championships in St. Peters, Everett won both the individual 50 freestyle and 100 freestyle events. His winning time in the 50 freestyle was a new Missouri Class II record. To add to his trophy case, Everett was named MISCA Class II Swimmer of the Year following the championships held November 11th. The two-time All-American swimmer will be off to the University of Indiana, where he will swim competitively. Congratulations, Ian, on your tremendous accomplishments, and best of luck at the future in the collegiate level. Moving on, men and women's basketball is getting underway soon. Significant seniors graduated last year for both teams, such as Kai Bennett and Jackson Brandstetter, and for the girls, Ella Lawrence and Katie Mihalik, and more. But there was also underclassmen getting varsity reps and experience last year. Tonight is blue and white night for winter sports, so make sure to show up at 5:30 in the field house to support our teams. Let's go to T-Shawn with more on the upcoming sports.
Thank you, Brooks. If you plan on running track, off-season conditioning will start on November 27th, and workouts start on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Next, our men's wrestling team is currently working hard as last year's team won their 4th straight state title, and 5 out of 8 state finalists are returning this year. It's a new season, so let's look at who to watch for. Senior Hunter Taylor, who was a 2-time Fargo champ and 2-time state champ, and is also committed to Oregon State. Then you got junior Devin Harrison, who was a state runner-up last year. Senior Gavin Linsmith, who was a 3-time state champ and is also an NC State commit. Sophomore Trey Craig, state runner-up last year. And you got junior Payne Westfall, who was a state runner-up last year and is a Mizzou commit. Junior Trenton Bendel, who was a state runner last year. Now that is all I have for you today. Let's head over to Morgan on the women's side of things.
Women's sports have been raking in awards. For tennis, congrats to Sydney Chambers and Corinne Court for being named All-State Class 3 in doubles, and Ava Beltran for being named All-State Class 3 in singles. And in volleyball, congrats to Naomi Fuller and Bella Barber for winning the AVCA Best and Brightest Award. For a 3rd year in a row, Abigail Mullen swept up an all-state title and made it on the Class 5 top player in Missouri. Fall sports are wrapping up and winter sports are just getting started. If you are interested in wrestling on the women's team, they are looking for athletes. No experience is needed. They practice after school in the wrestling room every day. See Kellen Laws for more information. Last, if you are someone interested in trying out for women's soccer, I suggest going to the preseason strength and conditioning. They will start Monday, November 27th in the weight room. Bring cleats, running shoes, and warm gear, just in case you guys go outside. Workouts are after school every day from 3:30 to 5. Speaking of running shoes, our reporter Dominic Achilles interviewed Coach Jordan English about running for a special cause. All footage was taken from Connor McLean's Just Run documentary.
Jordan English, a teacher and cross-country coach, trains to race in various marathons across the country every year. English usually races to beat his personal best, but this time around he is running for a different cause.
So it's the St. Jude's Memphis Marathon. The whole thing is just a fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So it kind of worked out perfectly as a way to pair my training and doing the race with fundraising money for that. So that's kind of like the bigger purpose while I'm doing it, is to raise money and then to honor Gavin, kind of on behalf of the McKennas. Gavin and the McKennas have impacted me in a positive way. When Gavin was first diagnosed and then through his battle, just the connection with his parents and with Aiden and then now Colin, the way that they were just courageous and while they're facing, kind of like the unimaginable, and just the way they continue to shine their light through all of it. It's kind of a special thing to see when they can give and receive support through something that hard. I just thought it was inspiring every step along the way.
Well, Jays, this wraps up today's show, but before we all go, can everyone please stand for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you to our director, Ava Clemmy, graphics technician, Libby Hurst, and the rest of our amazing production team.
Hope to see you guys all tonight at the Blue and White Night.
And don't forget to follow all of our social medias at KLHS_Jays. This has been Tishon Alexander,
Morgan Gable,
And Brooks Babcock signing off of KLHS.